Please take a seat. Yeah, let's make ourselves comfortable. So we said, okay. Initially, they wanted us to sit on the floor, but we thought, okay, we'll have stools that will be better.
The ecological transition is the greatest political and economical adventure of our lifetimes, and at the heart of this civilizational endeavor lies the energy transition. It's probably the biggest challenge of the 21st century. We direly need clean and sustainable energy at scale. And that's where it becomes, of course, quite tough. And we will never really achieve it without major R&D's breakthrough, which means major R&D programs at the European level. So let's take a moment to see how the European Union, through the European Commission, helps make that future come to life, and the place that Paris-Saclay holds in these programs. And to do so, it's my pleasure to start with Professor Drobinski. You are Research Director at the CNRS, Professor at l'École Polytechnic, and Director of the Dynamic Meteorology Laboratory, the LMD, and the Energy4Climate Center, which is known as E4C. By definition, of course, climate change and the necessary ecological transitions are global issues. But when it comes to the energy transition, you think that Europe is uniquely positioned. How so?
Well, the issue of energy transition is fundamentally European. First, within the framework of the climate negotiations and the Paris Agreement, in particular, it is the European Union that has submitted what we call the nationally determined contribution, or NDC, on behalf of the member states for the reduction of its greenhouse gas emissions. So the commitment is primarily European. Second, the players in the energy transition, involved in the energy transition, have become widely diversified. With the transition to a massive renewable energy deployment, in particular, the scale of territories, bringing together communities of a few tens of thousands of inhabitants in Europe, has become essential. So this is where renewable energy plans are developed, where urban infrastructure for low-carbon mobility is built, where flexible mechanisms and demand management must be developed in order to integrate more renewable energies. So there is an important need to develop tools making it possible the deployment on the ground at the territorial level in Europe, consistent with the European commitments. And the tools for making actions consistent at different spatial scales are in their infancy, and research in Europe is needed to address this issue.
Let's talk about these tools that you developed actually at the Energy4Climate Center. Could you tell us about some of them and their implications? Because I'm quite curious, that's why I'm a journalist. Let's see what you do, what you research at this E4C.
Well, I would say DNA of the E4C Center is to demonstrate the energy transition in the field. And we have made the Institut Polytechnic de Paris campus a living lab where we deploy full-size technological demonstrators such as an agrivoltaic farm, an innovative carbon capture and utilization system, electric smart grids for 3 buildings with vehicle-to-grid type electric vehicles in car sharing. We're also planning a thermal electric smart grid on a number of homes on the campus to reduce their carbon footprint by about 80%. These technological platforms are then incredible testing grounds for IP Paris students who can lead projects, carry on internships in the Energy Transition Living Lab. And finally, the E4C Center makes these demonstrators available for all staff of IP Paris, giving them access to electric charging stations, to car sharing. The websites also provides access to, let's say, real-time monitoring of the energy consumption and renewable energy production on this device, raising awareness and acceptance of the energy transition in the field from all personnel, all the staff. So E4C is a living lab, support for innovation, and also vector of inclusion for the challenges of the energy transition.
It's a living lab, and it's a bit more than that, right? What could be the role of Paris-Saclay specifically in this critical domain of energy transition?
Well, the Paris-Saclay cluster is a major ecosystem for conducting cutting-edge research, innovating and promoting and training in the energy transition issues. The Paris-Saclay brings together two major university clusters, Université Paris-Saclay, Institut Polytechnic de Paris, and, well, for example, the Institut Polytechnic de Paris, with its Energy4Climate Centers, well, conducts, I would say, disruptive interdisciplinary research by integrating the global challenges of global warming and the energy transition. But the Paris-Saclay is also, cluster is also the CEA, Commissariat à l'énergie atomique, which is a key player in energy issues, especially nuclear, but also renewable energy. And the Paris-Saclay cluster also hosts an ecosystem of companies, of industries, including major energy companies like EDF, TotalEnergies, Air Liquide, and also incubators like the SAT Paris-Saclay, the incubators of Polytechnic, the Directorate Innovation Center. And so this Paris-Saclay cluster has major assets to contribute with really strong impact on the energy transition issues.
I like this setting here, so I think we're going to stay here for a little while. There is a growing trend among students worldwide to tackle this question of the ecological transition. How popular is your research? How could we say? Is it easy for you to recruit students? Do they come to you naturally?
Definitely, things have considerably evolved in the past few years. I've been teaching climate science and energy related issues. So I've started that in 2007, so 15 years from now. And at the beginning, well, there were classes with 15 students, 20 students, and we doubled that in the last 5 years. So there is clearly raising awareness from the students. They want to be trained, not necessarily to then, let's say, integrate companies dealing with climate issues, but to be sufficiently trained and informed so that they can, let's say, diffuse in their future job, I would say, knowledge which is science-based knowledge, which will be key to take action in all companies to address internally the questions of climate change.
And more personally, you've been teaching climate science, as you said, for a while. For a long time, those working on these issues, I'm thinking about those who work at the GIEC, for example, also explain that working on this issue comes with a heavy toll. In French, we call it solalstalgie. It's an eco-depression, in a way. When you look at these issues, are you confident with your students that there are certain solutions coming, especially at the E4C lab that you have? Or are you, you wake up every morning and you say, this is going to be tough?
Well, this is going to be tough. Well, it's a challenge, definitely. I would be lying if I say the opposite. But of course, I would say, I'm not sure about being confident or not, but we have to act. Well, the climate urgency is clear. I would say I don't have to ask this question all day. I need to act, and because of this, let's say, commitment, we have to move forward, we have to make the transition a reality on the ground. That's why I created E4C. that's why I teach a lot, but not only, I would say, at the initial stage, like master students or engineer program, but also in companies. I'm also doing executive training in companies, because we have to share the knowledge which is key to move forward and to take good decisions, relevant decisions for the climate transition.
And when it comes to that transition, there's one side of the debate that says one of the best ways to actually achieve it is through R&D breakthroughs, through research, and that there will be technical solutions to help us tackle this issue. Are you confident with that? You of course, work on these issues every day. Are there solutions out there that can come in the medium future that will actually really help us to lower our emissions of CO2 and to help us start this transition?
I'm confident that solutions will come out, but there's no one solution. It's not mostly only high-tech, it can be low-tech, so demand-side management, reducing energy consumption, but there is definitely, let's say, pathways to find the solutions to complete the puzzle of the energy transition, to fill the gaps.
Well, thank you very much for all of that, Professor Drobinski. Thank you very much. And we are going to keep talking actually about the energy transition. I will switch back to French now. Nous allons voir sûrement quelques-unes des
So some of these solutions that you've talked about we'll be seeing in later on, machine learning, artificial intelligence, how that helps energy by simulating offshore wind farms, by using new batteries, and so we can hear about accelerating, deploying and optimizing the production of energy, decarbonized energy. Of course, we need that, and this is what we're going to have straight away with Marion. Thanks very much.